Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. Can you please say
Everyone,
hello? Where are you from? Type in which country are you from. If you can click on the stream yet below so that we can see your name. If not, you will come out as a Facebook title only. So if you want us to see your name and call your name, just click that link so that we can see your name. And yeah, today we have the safe investor with me and the retiree investor with me. So Lily is a retiree investor. She is helping a lot of retiree, and we have to boost their income and to retire gracefully. And then we have this safe investor over here. If I can share screen, hold on. Bear with me. Bear with me. Share screen. Yep. So yeah, let me know if you can see the screen. Yeah, so we have safe investor Kanku and retiree trader Lily here. So they will be sharing with you 3 simple and safe ways to profit from crypto today, right? So today, these few days, right, Binance has been a very hot topic where Singapore they have this MAS ban on Binance, right? So everyone is very nervous on that. You can type in your questions and all this. But today there's we will be sharing 3 methods to actually profit from crypto in a safer way, which you might actually confirm will learn something. Yeah, hopefully everyone will benefit from it. So before we move on, right? I also want to share something on Kenku. He's the Amazon bestseller. Uh, this is his book. He just recently launched a book last week. Yeah. So and he's a Amazon bestseller already. So if you like it, you can go to Amazon and find his book and learn something. He's one of the safest investor that you can learn from, and because he's a value investor and he look up to Warren Buffett a lot, so he basically crunch all the investing book for you into a very easy and simple way into this book. It's called The Investor Sheridan by the same safe investor Ken Koo. So without further ado, right, I will invite Lily first to come and share with you on her sharing on one of the 2 methods out of the 3, right? So Lily, over to you.
okay, thank you, Jun Yi. Let me share the slides. Give me a minute. Share screen. Share screen. Hold on. Share and let me push it here. Okay, I hope you all can see the slide. Give me a minute. Let me push it out a bit. And hold on. Eh, where's my? Seems a problem. Give me a minute. Sorry, I seem to have problem with it. Hold on. Okay, so can you all see the slide? I hope you can. Thank you, Jinji, again for from the kind introduction. Hi, everybody. I hope you really had your dinner. It's really about 8 plus, so if really hope you have the dinner. If you have not, we will not take more than 20 minutes. Myself and Ken, second speaker. So today, as what Jinji has said, we'll be sharing with you 3 simple and safe methods to earn crypto. Okay, basically what I'll do is I'll share 2 methods, and the first 2 methods, and Ken will take over the third method. So before we begin, again, if you're in Singapore, maybe you can type the heart button. And if you are in Malaysia, maybe you can type the like button. And if you're in any other country, you can type any of the buttons and, to help us share so that other people can actually learn from this sharing as well. Okay. So this is a disclaimer. between Ken and I, what we're going to share today, it's purely for educational purpose. The knowledge we share is only for educational purpose. It's not meant to be any form of investment advice. Yeah. So if you do want to invest after the sharing, please always remember to do your own due diligence. Okay. So I'll give you a few moments to go through this before I proceed. Okay, I proceed now. Okay, the first method is GPU mining from home. I think when we talk about mining, a lot of us, even for myself, right? Previously, what I do is I'll search for apps in the phone, this and then, and I'll use some existing phones that I'm not using at home to do mining. Then you know, as in mining, sometimes we need to have a minimum amount that we can before we can cash out, right? So you'll be mining hours and hours, days and days. Then when I reached that kind of minimum, when I want to cash out, I don't get anything at all. They don't allow any cash out. I don't get what I mine at all. So instead of going through this, actually I heard from an ex-colleague whose husband is an accountant. So accountant, they are very smart in calculating profit, investment, all these returns, this and that. So actually what he does is he does mining at home, and he does it not as a main source of income. No, it's not, definitely. He does it as a hobby. So what he does is he uses existing PC that is idle. For example, when the children are in school, when the children are not using the PCs, right? They'll turn it on and they'll do the mining, right? So doing it as a hobby. So and we will think that, hey, if you mine at home, don't you think it's very hot? Probably you're going to spend a lot of money on aircon. So, but actually, no, the aircon consumption is not so high. And this is the screenshot of what he has provided me, the screenshot of the monitor that he used for mining. So, as I said, they don't use aircon. In fact, they use fan. They use fan to cool the processor. So, but Singapore, however, is a bit hot, right? So sometimes it can be a little bit uncomfortable, but it's still bearable. However, if the weather is a bit too hot, then of course, because this is hobby, they will stop mining at all. Totally. So it is really pure hobby, right? And so I asked him, hey, what do you actually need, for you to mine from home? So basically, as we, by now, the PC is a must. So if you're an existing PC, that is good. If not, then, probably you may not want to mine, but the PC will need a graphic card, and the graphic card must actually support the mining itself. And you need to download the mining program and join a pool of miners, right, to mine. And after you mine, what happens? You want to collect the coins, right? So you will need to open up a crypto wallet to receive payment. And of course, unless you want to keep it in the wallet, you can actually sell it off, which he does, to sell it off, to cash out, and transfer into his bank. And for this particular accountant, right, in this pool itself, the minimum for payout is 0.05 Ethereum. So actually he does mining of Ethereum, not Bitcoin. And once you have reached that minimum payout, the amount, right, the payout is so quick, it's within 2 hours, straight away credited into his account. So I think it's really fantastic. It's not like those scammer where you don't get to see the money, the coins at all after all your hard work. So I also asked him, so what is the investment cost? Again, if you're using an existing PC, you don't need any additional cost. But if you are considering to also mine as well, and you don't have a PC, and if you want to go and buy a new PC, then you may have to calculate your investment all in together. So this will not be that suitable. But if you, after calculating and you know that it's going to be a long-term investment, even though it's hobby, you want to go ahead, then you may consider, but do your due diligence. Again, graphic cards, if you already have an existing graphic cards that support mining in your PC, by all means, you don't need to get another one. However, if you do not have and you need to buy one, that will be an investment cost. And what he recommends is NVIDIA or AMD. Okay, so I asked him, hey, how about the profit? Yeah, for us, when we mine, we want to have profit, right? I mean, we investors, we always talk about profit, ROI, this and that, right? So he's very nice. He actually does this direct comparison for me, and this is assuming the mining is over 24 hours. It's just a guide and based on assumption from if mining over 24 hours. Yeah. So if it's graphic cards that cost $700 versus a cheaper graphic cards of $300. Okay, the electricity consumption is slightly higher for the $700 graphic cards, whereas for the cheaper one is only $15. But you look at the investment, the graphic cards 300 here at 700. This is more than double. But if you look at the electricity consumption, it's less than double. Yeah, and the monthly revenue for this is $180 versus it's only $60. So this actually is 3 times more than this. So this seems to be a better ROI if you're talking about investment, at least for me. Profit is actually 155 for these more expensive graphic cards versus only 45. Yeah. So this is on a month basis. So if you're really seriously considering wanting to mine as a hobby, I mean, if I were the person wanting to do mining, I would want to be spending on a more expensive graphic cards because the ROI is higher. Yeah. So my second method for earning of crypto on a safe way is through crypto interest account. As you can see, the word interest, right? It's similar to like putting money in a bank where you earn interest, just that in this case is crypto interest. So when you for this crypto interest, you have to put the crypto not in the bank, but in the cryptocurrency lending platform. And unlike the bank that pays you only 0.05%, right? It's so little, it's so negligible, it's no point, right? So, if for me, I would rather put the money into a coin to be deposited in a cryptocurrency, and I can earn as high as 13% per annum. And this is really dependent on the crypto platform that you so-called put your money in or stake your coin in, and the type of coin you stake in. Yeah. So it's not all 13, but really depends. Maybe Ethereum is lower, BTC is lower, certain ones higher. And this platform, how is it that they can pay you this interest, this high interest? It's similar to the bank, right? When you put money into the bank actually use the money to lend other people because other people take loan from that, and then you have to pay back the bank in high interest, right? When you take a loan, the interest is very high, way, way higher than your savings. So similarly for this sort of platform, right? They lend the cryptos out to institutional and retail investors, and then these investors would have to collateralize their loan and return this with cryptocurrency, so in case they default, right? So they have to do that as well. So interest, as mentioned just now, because this is crypto, the interest they pay to you is also in the coin that you stake in. So if I were to stake in Ethereum, it will be in Ethereum. If it's BTC, it's in BTC. It will not be in USD or fiat currency. So this is my two methods of sharing for how you earn crypto. And I will hand you over to Ken for the third method in investing in stock to profit from crypto. And as Jeannie has mentioned earlier, right, Ken, you can see he's young, okay, but he's already a #1 Amazon bestseller for his book, The Investor Sharagan, How to Make Money on Anything You Invest. Wow, and he is actually bestseller for 3 categories, not one, but 3 categories: stock, marketing, investing, and 90 minutes business and money short reads, as well as personal success. So Ken, I hand over to you. Okay. Thank you. Let me stop share. Yeah. Hold on.
Okay. Hi, everyone. My name is Ken. I'm the Safe Investor. If you can hear me, please type yes. Please comment below if you can hear me, because I had some audio issues before. If you can hear me, please type yes. Can you type yes if you can hear me? Okay, can anyone hear me? Hello? Okay, cool. Okay, all right, let's get started. All right, so today I was gonna share one method, but then I saw I saw Lily's second method, and I actually have been using the trading account. So maybe I will talk more about the trading account. Okay, so let me share my screen. Let's see, share screen. Okay, all right. So let's dive into. I do a lot of mentality training, and I do a lot of. Here's my book called The Investor Sharing Gun. I talk a lot about the mindset. I talk about how you should invest, how you should treat the investment business. You shouldn't really guess too much on the price movement. You shouldn't really guess too much on the trading prospect. Okay, the perspective of trading. So let's dive into it. So if let's say if you want to like profit if you want to profit for sure, is there a safer way to profit from this cryptocurrency trend? And the answer is yes. So let's have a look at some of the two famous cryptocurrencies. The first one is Bitcoin. We can see that Bitcoin has rallied up a lot already. Also, Ethereum has rallied up a lot already. Okay, so now if you think about these two coins, most people, if you are not like in the cryptocurrency world, you see and you hear people talking about cryptocurrency, in your mind you will be thinking, okay, so let's do some trading. I'm gonna just try to buy something at a low point and sell at a high point. So that's what most investors are thinking. But if you know about the value investing method, or you know about what investing is, you would know which coin is the better coin. So just for example, do you guys like Bitcoin more, or do you like Ethereum more? Okay, so type in the chat if you like Bitcoin, type in BTC, and if you like Ethereum more, type in ETH. Which one do you think is a better coin? Okay, so type in the chat for me. Okay, so let's think about this. So if if we think about Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin is basically, it was a currency. Now, a currency was usually used for trading or buying and selling things. But since Bitcoin has become so volatile right now, people are actually a little bit afraid to use Bitcoin to buy or sell something. Well, I do see people on the internet accepting Bitcoin as the payment, but in the real world, people are still a little bit skeptical about this Bitcoin, because if you are the vendor, you accept Bitcoin, you do not know if the price will continue to grow or if the price will continue to go down. So this is why Bitcoin has it's more like an investment tool right now instead of a currency. Now, Ethereum is a little bit different. Now, Ethereum is also a currency, but there's the Ethereum network. So a lot of things are built onto the Ethereum network. When you do transfers, you need to use Ethereum. So if you actually compare these two coins, you can actually see that the Ethereum has more functionality than Bitcoin. The only function of a Bitcoin is anonymous money transfer, right? It cannot be built on a like Ethereum on the Ethereum net. So that's why Ethereum, some people or value investors actually say that Ethereum has more value. So if we compare the returns on Bitcoin and Ethereum, the results could be shocking if you're new. So most people or most hackers, they are actually trying to steal Bitcoin, whereas I see Ethereum more profitable. So let's look at this drop right here. So Bitcoin dropped down a lot to this point over here, and it rebounded. Ethereum had a big drop, but it actually rebounded faster. It's almost hitting this previous high already, but now it's dropping back down again. Same as Bitcoin, but Bitcoin has rallied back up. But you can see there's still a small way to go before it hits the previous high. And if you compare the results, if you compare Ethereum to Bitcoin, let me take out this Fibonacci, you can actually see Ethereum's price is actually, the return is actually better than Bitcoin. So this doesn't really go against the value investing method. If you know about investing, investing only follows one simple rule, which is first find the value of something. Second, you wait for a big drop, then you buy into it, and then that's it. It's very, very simple. So if you compare the results, you can see Ethereum is actually performing better than Bitcoin. If we look at this 1-year return rate, we can also see that Ethereum, despite having a drop, it has rebounded quicker than Bitcoin. And it is because, it is more valuable than Bitcoin. So if you want to do trading, right, you want to do safe trading, I would say trade Ethereum, because Ethereum technically has more value than Bitcoin, and it is more practical. It has more usage. Look at NFT, look at crypto lending, look at all the blockchain. It's built on Ethereum, and there's also Ethereum 2.0 coming out. So you can see Ethereum has more practical use than Bitcoin. Therefore, it contributes more value to that coin itself. Therefore, it is a safer investment. Okay, so now what is the ultimate safe way of investing? Because let's say you want to do some trading. You see this trend right now. It's kind of coming down a little bit. You look at the stochastic, it's kind of coming down. And should you buy or should you sell, right? If you don't have any coins right now, should you buy in? Or if you have coins now, should you get out? That's the ultimate question that no one can really answer you unless you look into a lot of technical analysis. But also at the same time, technical analysis can also fool you, right? So that's a hard question. But now, what is the ultimate safe way? From my perspective, I am called a safe investor. I do not want to lose my money, but also I want to participate in this trend. So how do I do it? It's very simple. There is an ETF called this blockchain ETF. Now, an ETF, if you're new to the stock market, an ETF basically means that it has a lot of different companies inside this ETF. So, for example, this is an ETF called BLOK. It focuses on the blockchain technology, and you can see there are a lot of mining companies. So, for example, Hut 8 Mining, MicroStrategy, Marathon Digital Holdings, Square, PayPal, Hive, Coinbase, Nvidia, like what Lily mentioned before, Nvidia, and other companies inside this ETF. So if you buy into this ETF, right? If you buy into this ETF, it's like you're buying into these companies. And what do these companies do? So, for example, Coinbase, it gets its earnings from the transaction fees, right? So, I'm not going to dive too deeply into it. So, think about it. If you're buying a real and a company with real financial reports, right? It feels much safer, and you don't really need to worry about the cryptocurrency's price going up or down. And with cryptocurrency, there's no financial report for you to read. So the only way to do it is through technical analysis. Whereas if you're buying into a company, you have financial reports to read. And if you're buying into an ETF, you're spreading your risk among these 50 companies. And if one company succeeds, it will bring the whole ETF up to a high level. So here's my real trade. This is my real trade. So I invested 100 shares at Block this ETF, and right now my cost was $40. Right now I have made almost 30%, 29% already on this ETF. So let's look at the price again. So if you look at this blockchain ETF, although if you look at there is if you want to trade safely, right, then the returns won't be as great as trading the coins itself. But if you look at this trend, so I bought it around $40 right here, 40 something dollars around here, and then right now I have made 30%. So, but the good thing about that is the mind, because I have this ETF right now. I don't need to worry about Ethereum going down. Right now we can see Ethereum's dropping. Right now we can see Bitcoin dropping. Whereas I'm holding onto 50 different companies that are doing crypto mining, crypto trading, crypto lending, and all those different crypto things that are going on. So I don't need to worry about it. And what if the price drops more? I know these companies are valuable. I'm going to just buy more shares of this blockchain ETF. But if this Ethereum price crashes down and it breaks the support line, do you dare to buy more? If you dare, maybe you will earn money. But if you are afraid, then maybe it means that you don't really know the value of Ethereum. So maybe, just maybe, you should maybe not trade Ethereum, right? So when we talk about investing, it's always about finding the value of something, waiting for a lower price, and buying into it. It's as simple as that. So yeah, so this is my strategy. I'm using blockchain, this ETF, to catch the cryptocurrency trend, but also I'm eliminating my risk, and I'm eliminating my worries. Like right now, I look at it, I see Bitcoin, I see Ethereum drop. I'm like, nah, who cares? I don't need to worry about that. It's very simple, very safe method to profit from this this cryptocurrency trend. Okay. There is another platform. Lily, do you want to talk about Lily, do you want to talk about the savings account, or do you want me to talk about the savings account? I do use a savings account, which does provide like a 12% interest. Do you want to talk about that, or I can talk about that?
You can talk about that. You can talk about it. You can talk. Can you hear me?
Can you? I can't hear you. Can you type in the chat box?
Okay.
Okay, cool. All right, so there is another way if you want to profit from the cryptocurrency account. So I've been using this thing called uHodler. What it does, it's a very simple and easy method. If you want to use it, you can earn up to 12% on your fiat currency. So what I'm depositing is USDC. So let's say, for example, if you deposit just 1,000 USDCs, you get 10 USDCs per month. So let's say basically the interest rate for USDC right now is 12%. It's a very simple method. Lily has more platforms to share, but for me personally, I'm using this platform called uHodler, and it provides me a 12% interest rate on USDC coins. Now, however, if you are a trader, if you want to do like buy Ethereum really safely, you want to trade Ethereum really safely, right? What you can actually do is there is very powerful and simple hack. You can just for example, you can buy some USDCs, right? And then it will pay you monthly interest. You can use that interest to buy Ethereum, and right now it's giving a 5.5% on Ethereum. So basically, if you want to do some trading, right, you look at this trend, you use some technical analysis, and you're still not sure if buying Ethereum right now is a good choice. What you can actually do is you can buy some Ethereum, put it into this account, and this account, the savings account, will provide you a 5.5% interest rate. So even if the Ethereum does go down, right, you will get more Ethereum. What you deposit, they will pay you in what you deposit. So if you buy some Ethereum right now, if the price comes down, you will still get the interest in Ethereum every week. So that's a very safe method for me as well. But right now, I probably wouldn't buy Ethereum right now because I'm not sure. So my safe way of investing is using Block, BLAK ETF, and using this crypto saving account to help me boost my returns. I will include the link below. And yeah. Okay, cool. I will place the link below, and that's it. Okay, back to you, Lily or Jingyi. Those are my two
Ginny,
methods.
I think. Ginny, are you coming on to rap, or do you want us to rap? Okay, Ginny. You're muted, Ginny. You're muted.
Sorry. Yeah. So hi guys, do you guys have any questions for Ken and Lily? Please type it in the chat. If you have any mining questions, you would like to ask Lily about it, like how do you do it in Singapore, how expensive it is. Although she's just using fan, I think it's very cheap. So and then if you have any stock that you want or any crypto that you want to ask Lily or Ken, you can just proceed and type it in the chat below. We will try to answer you. Yeah.
I don't think there's any question, right? Yeah.
Which platform to trade block?
Oh,
From Han.
Ken, you want to reply?
So okay, I think Ken can't hear us. So let me try.
Okay. Yeah.
So because
Oh yeah, let me reply in the comment below. I will reply in the comment below.
Yeah. So for block, right? For block, you can actually use interactive broker or any trading platform for stocks that it can, as long as there's a ticker symbol that you can find it in your trading platform, your normal stock exchange trading platform. then you can actually trade block already, right? It is an ETF. But then you can't find it in Binance or Gemini or any crypto exchanges. You can only find it in the normal stock exchanges.
Stock exchange.
Yep.
Yeah. For myself, I use Thinkorswim or TD Ameritrade, for block.
Okay. Any more questions from the floor? Yeah, so you can, for those who want to rewatch this one, or if you just came in, you can actually rewatch it, and if you have any comments or any questions, right, you can actually share it. Just type it in the chat below. We will reply you right after this whenever we see it. Yeah. So if there's nothing else, Lily and Ken, do you have anything else to add?
No, not at this point. I will hope to share again other topics related to crypto in other live FB.
Yeah. So once again, if you guys want to get the book, you guys can get Ken's book, which is called sorry, I didn't have.
Sherigan, the Sherigan Investor.
Yeah, the Sherigan Investor. So if you guys want the book, you can go to Amazon to find the book. Also, if you guys want to learn anything that you guys have any questions that you want to learn, or anything that you want us to share, right? Be it crypto, be it shares, be it options, be it anything, right? You can type it in the chat below, and we'll just share it the next time.
Yeah.
So
Correct.
if there's nothing else, we will end the session now, and everyone have a good evening, and trade safe.
Thank you, everyone, and have a good night. If you have not had your dinner, please go and grab your dinner. Okay, see you again.
Bye.
Bye.